Today, as the Christmas glow still lingers in our hearts, the church invites us to turn our gaze towards something beautifully ordinary and profound sacred. The Holy Family of Jesus, Mary and Joseph. In the year A, the Gospel from Matthew presents a family on the move, fleeing danger, seeking safety, and navigating uncertainty. It's not a peaceful nativity scene we place on our mantles. It is a reminder that holiness is not found in perfection but in fidelity. A family that faced three struggles. The Holy Family knew fear, they knew displacement, they knew what it meant to be misunderstood, to be poor, and to be vulnerable. Joseph listens to the angel and immediately uproots his family to protect the child entrusted to him. Joseph and Mary on her side said yes to God without knowing where that yes would lead. Now she finds herself a refuge mother, a refugee mother. And Jesus, the Son of God, begins his earthly life not in comfort but in exile. This is not a story far from our own individual stories or collective stories. Many families today face uncertainty, financial pressures, illness, strained relationships, or the quiet burdens no one else sees. The Holy Family shows us that God is not absent in these moments. God is with us in the messiness, the transitions, the unexpected detours. We see the silent Joseph as the silent guide and never speaks a word in the scripture, yet his actions preach a powerful homily of trust. He listens, he discerns, he acts, he protects. He teaches that holiness often looks like quiet faithfulness, doing the right thing even when no one applauds us, choosing love when it costs us something, and placing God's voice above our fears. What about Mary, the heart that ponders? Mary carries the mystery of God in her heart. She ponders, she prays, she remains open. She shows us that family life requires patience, reflection, and the willingness to let God shape our story even when we don't understand it. And Jesus, God in the ordinary. Jesus sanctifies family life simply by living in it. He grows, learns, prays, plays, works, and loves within the walls of a humble home. He shows us that the path to holiness begins not in extraordinary achievements, but in the ordinary rhythms of daily life: kindness, forgiveness, shared meals, small sacrifices, and steady love. So, what about us, friends? What does this feast mean to you and to me? Dear friends, the Feast of the Holy Family is not a celebration of a flawless household. It is a celebration of a family that allowed God to dwell at the center of their lives. Today, we are invited to do the same, to make our homes places of prayer, even if imperfectly done, to practice forgiveness, especially when old wounds linger, to protect and cherish one another, as Joseph protected Mary and Jesus, to trust God's guidance even when the road ahead is unclear. Holiness grows in the soil of everyday life. It grows when spouses support one another, when parents sacrifice for their children, when children learn respect and gratitude, when families, whatever their shape or size, chooses love again and again. As a way of final invitation today, dear friends, as we honor the Holy Family today, let us ask for their intercession. May our homes become places where Christ is welcomed, where love is practiced, where peace is nurtured, and where faith is lived with courage. And may we remember, God does not ask our families to be perfect. God asks us to be faithful. Have a beautiful celebration of the feast of the Holy Family of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. God bless you.